The cool thing about process automation is I got to experience people from all over the world. They all have one passion, have one goal, is to make the world better.
The Measurement Control and Automation Association would like to introduce your generation to our industry. Industry expert Peter Martin will explain how you can help solve some big problems using equipment that our members design, manufacture, and distribute around the world. We hope you'll consider the wide variety of options in process controls as an exciting opportunity for your future career.
When I was a child, very often I took on projects that were way too big for me to do. And my parents or my teachers would say to me, Peter, don't try to solve world hunger. Now what they meant by that, of course, was don't take on a problem that's not solvable. And world hunger was considered to be one of those non-solvable problems. Well, I'm here to tell you that it's solvable. We've reached a point today where some of the greatest challenges in the world are solvable, and they're solvable through the correct application of technology and talent. Some of the most daunting challenges our world faces today really start with energy. Today in the world, we don't have enough inexpensive available energy. So first, we have to take on the energy problem. We have to get clean energy that's available everywhere in the world. Once you get energy, you can use that energy to get clean water. Over 5 million children die every year from tainted water. That's inexcusable. You see places like Abu Dhabi, Dubai, and Israel that are arid, almost desert, and they've taken salt water, which covers 2/3 of the world, and they've converted it to fresh water so that they have clean water available for all of their people. What does that take? Energy. So once you solve the energy problem, you solve the water problem. Now once you solve the water problem, then you can take on world hunger. Why? Because we can convert parts of the world that are actually arid today into farms. Dubai has a green golf course right in the middle of one of the biggest deserts in the world. How did they do that? They took fresh water that was desalinated. If you can build a golf course in Dubai, you can build farms and agriculture and crops anywhere in the world. What we need to do is solve energy, water, then food. By the way, once you solve those three, a lot of the health problem in the world goes away. On top of that, though, we can produce pharmaceuticals. Industrial automation helps produce pharmaceuticals. We can produce chemicals. Chemicals are a good thing. Chemicals are natural. And of course, finally, minerals. Minerals are important for producing material goods, and we all need material goods. So when you look at the concepts of solving the major problem the world faces, solve energy, water, world hunger, health, chemical, and minerals, and with automation, you can do it in an environmentally sustainable manner. Over the last 30 years, the technology of industrial automation has advanced so much that we're actually at the point today where the new generation coming in can use this technology to meet the challenges that the world is facing. In the early 1900s through about 1970, there was a transition that took place. They developed automatic controlling devices. And these devices occurred in two fundamental areas. One was controlling the operation of the machines, turning them on and off, regulating them, getting up to speed. So if you wanted to turn a lathe on, you'd use relay ladders to turn that lathe on effectively. The other type was process control, where you'd use technology to control processes such as the flow of a liquid into a vessel. And so automation was used to really provide the control of the industrial processes. Historically, the way solutions were done is the manufacturing companies would say, I have a problem. I can't control this distillation column. How am I going to do it? And then a control engineer would solve it. When the technology era hit, it turned around completely. Technology's not bad, technology's good, but we need to understand what the new technologies can do, and we also understand what the problems are that we need to address with the new technologies. And really, this is the point we're at today, starting to understand the value of people again. It's not replacing people anymore. It's using people effectively. It's valuing people. It's taking advantage of this skilled and educated workforce that exists today in the world. And I've got to tell you, with all the technology we've developed and continue to develop, this era is the era that's going to make the difference in the world. This is where we solve the big problems. The generation coming into industry today are the ones that are going to be able to take advantage of the technologies we've developed since 1970 and really drive them home to solve the big problems of the world through automation technology and through industry. The world will be a better place, and it will be a better place because this generation is the right generation at the right time in the right place to solve the daunting challenges the world has today.
I got into process automation because I saw a lot of my friends getting into process automation. They told me how cool of a field it was and all the different businesses I would get to see.
I think for me, process automation is really cool and really fun because you get to work with a lot of different people in a lot of different industries.
The coolest thing about process automation has to be that we get to use all the amount of creativity we have within us.